This is the naked molerat. They can live up to 32 years, making them the longest living of any rodent. Naked morats can be found in the Horn of Africa. They are extremely well researched, unlike other types of morats. This is because naked morats are kind of medically bizarre. They are resistant to conditions that affect humans like cancer and neurodegeneration. They have underdeveloped lungs, yet they can live for at least 5 hours in air conditions that are only 5% oxygen, all the while not showing any signs of suffocation or distress, and continues on with normal activity. In a zero oxygen atmosphere, they can last 18 minutes without suffering any harm. They can get away with all of this because their blood carries more oxygen than what would be normal for similar sized animals. They can also slow down their rate of metabolism to about 70% of that of a mouse, and in response to long periods of hunger, it can reduce its metabolic rate even further to 25%. As of 2017, it was still not understood how they could go through all of that without suffering tissue damage. They're also not very pleasant to look at. This could easily rank as the ugliest animal I've ever seen. Just to be clear, they aren't moles and they aren't rats. In fact, they might not even be African mole rats. Separating the naked molerat into its own family will help us better understand its biology and evolutionary history, because the whole point of classifications is to convey how different things are. And yet another difference we see with the naked morats is that they live in colonies. The queen is the only reproducing female, so she needs the other members to help her look after the pups. They don't really act like other mammals, they act more like ants or bees in this regard. In order to manipulate the colony in helping the queen to raise her pups, she may exploit the fact that colony members willingly eat her waste, so she can trigger their parenting instincts through hormones hidden in her feces. When it comes to bizarre animals, naked morats are definitely in the top of the range. They don't seem to have pain receptors on their skin, they can run just as fast backwards as forward, and they can move their teeth independently. A single colony can have up to 300 members with up to 4 kilometers of tunnel network shared between them. The entirety of this tunnel network could cover the area of a soccer field. They need to huddle together to preserve energy and heat because they're essentially cold-blooded. This is yet another deviation from typical mammal characteristics. Honestly, there's a lot more going on with these animals, but we're running out of attention span and visuals. If there's ever going to be an animal I'm going to tell you to read up about on your own time, this is probably going to be it.